Hey guys, today I am going to be doing a mega Skewb comparison. So I am going to be going through all of the Skewbs that I have and giving a quick overview, and then at the end I'll go more specific into the cubes that I think are the best. So the first Skewb we have is the Land Skewb. I mean, yeah, it's not great. I got this in like 2014, so yeah, it's definitely not too good. Next up, we have the Shengshao Skewb again. It was good in like 2014, but yeah, it's way too clicky, so definitely would not recommend it either. Next, we have the Chi Skewb. I mean, it was good for the time. I did get NAR on this Skewb, so it is a bit nostalgic. Yeah, not horrible, but definitely not the best Skewb. Definitely there are better Skewbs out now than this. Next, we have the Chi Chang Skewb. It's fine, very smooth Skewb, but just doesn't turn that great, and it's pretty slow, so wouldn't recommend either. Next up, we have the Kong's Design Skewb. Not a bad Skewb, honestly. Pretty stable, but kind of slow. But yeah, again, just not the best Skewb. There's definitely better, newer options. Next up, we have the YJ Guanlong Skewb. It is very slow. It is not good. There are much better budget Skewb options these days. Alright, the Moyu Skewb. I mean, it's not that bad. It's pretty slow and just kind of hard to turn, but it's pretty controllable. But again, there's definitely some newer Moyu Skewbs that are a lot better. One Moyu Skewb that is a lot better is the Moyu Magnetic Skewb. It's very smooth, turns really nicely, good magnet strength, just clicks really nicely into place. And yeah, I mean, it's a really good Skewb. It turns super nicely. It's not like the fastest, but it's not like super slow either. Yeah, I mean, a pretty nice Skewb, first magnetic Skewb, so obviously like it was a huge upgrade from previous Skewbs. Next, we have the Mofang Jiaoshi Cubing Classroom Skewb. It's a pretty good Skewb. It's really fast. Doesn't really have too much of a click or anything, but yeah, it just turns super fluidly and nice. You do get like some lockups and stuff, but I mean, just the turning itself is really nice, and for a budget Skewb, it's pretty good. Next up, we have the X-Man Wingy Skewb. So it's a concave Skewb, so it does feel pretty small in your hands. It's very fast. It's magnetic, so it clicks nicely into place. Good stability. Really nice Skewb. Just turns really nicely, and it's really easy to execute algs on. Next up, we have the Shengshao Aurora Skewb. It's actually not that bad. It's pretty fast. Not too much of a click either, but turns super fluidly. Yeah, it's really fast to turn on. I mean, it doesn't have magnets, so of course, like that can cause like overturning and stuff, but yeah, not horrible. Next up, we have the Cyclone Boy Skewb. This is actually a surprisingly good Skewb. It's really smooth and fast. It's magnetic, but the magnets are really light, so definitely not as strong as like the Moyu Magnetic Skewb. It turns pretty nice. Like, it does have some like overturning just because the magnets aren't very strong, and like maybe the occasional lockup, but I mean, it's really not that bad. It's like super fast and just turns like really smooth. So yeah, actually a surprisingly good Skewb. Next up, we have the Yushin Little Magic Skewb. It is pretty slow and just not that nice to turn on. It has like frosted plastic, but honestly, I don't really think it helps. I find it kind of difficult to hold, and it just takes a lot of effort to turn, so not that great of a Skewb. There's definitely better budget Skewbs. And last Skewb we have here is the Moyu Aoyan Skewb. It is magnetic, very smooth, really like light, easy turning, clicks into place nicely, not too strong, but enough to give it a click. Yeah, a bit of a like kind of crispy feel when you're turning fast, but very stable, super easy to execute algs on, and yeah, just a really nice Skewb to turn on. Alright, so right here we have what I consider the 4 best Skewbs. First up, we have the Moyu Magnetic Skewb. I mean, it's really smooth. It turns super nice. It's pretty controllable, has a nice click. It's a great Skewb, and of course it was like a huge improvement from previous Skewbs because it had magnets, which really helped the performance. But that being said, it's definitely not better than the Aoyan, so I would definitely recommend the Aoyan over this. Here we have the Wingy Skewb. This Skewb costs $13.95. It is a really fast Skewb, but it's magnetic, which helps with the stability. It's really easy to execute ALGs on. It does feel like, as I said, it feels pretty small just because of the concave, which helps with grip. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know how much of a difference that it makes. I definitely don't think that it hurts the performance to have it concave. But yeah, I think that for some people it might be really helpful, helping with grip so that you don't like drop the Skewb as much. But yeah, really easy to execute ALGs on. And yeah, it's a really nice Skewb. Here we have the Cyclone Boy Skewb. This Skewb is only $9.95, so it's the cheapest out of these three. I was actually really surprised by this. It's like super smooth and just really fast. It turns like super effortlessly. The magnet strength is nice. You can definitely feel the click. It's pretty nice to execute ALGs on. You get like the occasional lockup or overturn just because it's so fast. But yeah, it's a really nice Skewb. I mean, if you love like super fast Skewbs, this could be good for you. It also has kind of like a crispier feel, which is nice, like when you're executing ALGs and stuff. So yeah, really nice Skewb, surprisingly good. And the final Skewb we have is the Moyu Aoyan. This is $18.95, so it is definitely the most expensive Skewb. One feature that it does come with is these alternate center caps, so you can pop out these center caps in the cube and put these in. They have a little like indent in them to help with grip. And yeah, I don't necessarily think it's better for everyone. I find the grip on it without them is just fine, but I think it's definitely worth trying since it's super easy. Yeah, that's just an extra feature that it has, pretty unique. So that's nice. Performance-wise, it is super smooth and really fast, pretty controllable. And yeah, it's just executing ALGs on it is just so nice. I really haven't had many problems with it. Haven't really had any pops or anything. I know that some people have had popping problems with the Wingy. I haven't really experienced any myself, but I definitely have seen people have like unexplained pops on it. But yeah, I really have not had many problems with this Skewb. Just super, super nice to solve on. Been using it for a while as my main, and I've really been liking it. So yeah, I mean, it has kind of like a bit of a crispy feel when you're turning really fast, which I like. Yeah, and it has magnets, of course. They're pretty light, but you definitely can feel them click into place. It's just really nice to turn on. And yeah, I like fast Skewbs, and it's pretty fast, so it's a good fit for me. Alright, so in my opinion, these are the best 4 Skewbs. We have the Mofang Jiaoshi Skewb at $5.95 as the best budget Skewb. We have the Cyclone Boys Magnetic Skewb, X-Men Wingy M, and the Moyu Aoyan M. As I said, I've been using the Aoyan for a while now, and it's been working really great for me. But of course, all of these are good options depending on what you're looking for in a Skewb. So I hope this video helped. I'll leave a link in the description where you can buy all these. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!